Okay, go for 3-1 defeat against Truro. What was your assessment of the game?
Firstly, congratulations to Truro. They done what we didn't do in terms of the basics, in terms of our intensity. We know how we play at Maidstone, but from the start of the game, we didn't really create. There wasn't any meaning to our play. There wasn't any purpose to our play, and we got what we deserved today. And we deserve to be on the losing side, and probably by more, if I'm being honest. But what it's taught me is there's work to be done, and also got to take this defeat and make sure we learn from it and learn fast.
And obviously match preparation probably wasn't ideal. Obviously it's no excuse now. Obviously the coach broke down this morning. We got here a little bit later than you would have probably liked to, but I guess that doesn't really affect at all about what happened out there today.
Excuse? Wow. The coach broke down. Since when have we been making excuses at Maidstone United under George Lokobi? Like I've said to my players, they need to go home, need to have a long look at themselves, because there's plenty still left to play this season, but there's a chance for us to try and get ourselves in a higher position and finish higher and make something of the season. So the management team will go to work straight away. A lot of food for thought in terms of how we went about the game plan, in terms of individuals, what they did on the pitch, and we have to look at it really, really closely in terms of the consistent level we asked for. And I know some might look at it and go, yeah, you've been on this fantastic run. But today, we've been shown if you don't turn up on the day, you get beat. If you're not right, if the mentality is not right, and I thought we didn't have the right mentality from the first second to the last minute.
And it's a case as well, like it's that saying of never too high, never too low in football, and that. And obviously when you're on a good run of that, it's a case of maintaining it every week. And again, maybe did it surprise you the fact, obviously, because from Truro this is the fourth game in the week, and that did it maybe surprise you the intensity levels they started off with as well?
No, not really. I'm going to honestly say this: from Tuesday, the management team has been reminding our players of the magnitude of this game, up to the point where yesterday in training, I reminded our boys. I was firm, I was hard on them yesterday because I saw glimpses of it, and I reminded them. And it's no coincidence today. Our job, my job as the manager is to make sure I keep my players consistent at what we do, high standards. But that standards dropped yesterday in training, and I could see it, and I brought it to the attention of our players. And it's important that we look at it as a group, because we've been on this good run as a group. And then we'll regroup and we'll go again.
And I think there's shirts to play for as well. Obviously, we've got a cup final during the week, so the last home game of the season, and then obviously going into the playoffs. And this is the time that everyone wants to be involved now, and you need to probably feel like you need to see more from them, a little bit more maybe in that regard.
Well, I'm going to be brutally honest. I'm really embarrassed of our performance today as the manager of this football club. Our supporters have been magnificent. They've turned up in their numbers today, and that wasn't good enough. And a big apology to our supporters, because they deserve more today. I'm not discrediting what Truro has done. They were good, they were effective at what they did, but our players need to look at themselves, and and make sure now everyone regroup. And my job is to pick the right team for the next game. But we have to make sure we watch this performance as a group, and then we go from there.
And what better way as well, to maybe get some silverware on Wednesday night against Ebbsfleet. We haven't won the Kensington Cup for a good few years now, and obviously it'll give us a real bit of momentum as well if we can win that, going into the final league game of the season. Yeah,
there's players, in the squad that's looking to get some minutes, that's looking to get back into the fold of things. So the door has always been open, like I said, under George Lokobi. Don't take your eye off the ball. We need to stay consistent with our performance levels. And at this stage of the season, we can't be complacent. We can't talk about fatigue, because there's big games coming up, and we have to be. This is where the psychological side of it comes into question. How bad do you want it as a team? How bad do we want it as a football club? But more so as an individual. But again, we have to go home. We have to take our medicine. We've been well beaten today, and we have to regroup and we'll go again.
Well, thanks for your time, Gaffer. We'll speak again on Wednesday.
Thank you.